Riley came to our home in May of 2019. She was 15 months old at the time, and she was our first foster placement. We were told when she first came to us that she would never walk, she would never talk, that all we could do was just keep her alive.
She would never be able to hold her head up, she would never eat, she would never show emotion. We were just to keep her alive. Riley has congenital myotonic dystrophy and hypoxic ischemic encephalopathy. So that means that it takes her a little longer to learn things, and some of her muscles don't behave the way that they should. And so it makes it a lot more difficult for her to be able to balance and to walk and things like that. When she started at Capper, she wasn't moving herself from one location to another. She was on a feeding pump for 22 hours a day.
When I met Riley, she had difficulty transitioning from laying down to sitting up. She wasn't fond of being on her hands and knees. She could stand, but with support. She did have a walker, but she did not like to use it. And then her main form of mobility was a manual wheelchair, which she was able to propel herself on a smooth, level surface.
I met Riley 2 years ago, and I evaluated her to work on feeding and communication. She had a high interest in foods, but did not yet have the skills to chew and swallow, and she was just a little bit hesitant around new foods. So our therapy worked on building on those skills, building on those oral motor skills in order to chew and swallow safely.
We were really kind of focusing on just improving her strength overall. She definitely, with her hands, it was harder for her to grasp items, to hold them, use 2 hands at a time, and to do some of those fine motor tasks. And that ultimately will affect her ability to do some of those daily self-care activities like toothbrushing, getting herself dressed, handwriting when she goes to school. And so we were really focusing on developing those fine motor skills and also her strength.
Our approach to therapy at Capper Foundation is perhaps a little unique in the sense that we work as an interdisciplinary team. And what that means is our speech pathologists, our occupational therapists, and our physical therapists work collaboratively together to be able to help a child meet their goals, and to, if there's an area where a child needs a little bit more support or a little bit more guidance, our therapists work together for their best outcome. What I love is the fact that it's personalized, and we take the time to get to know the needs of the child and their goals, and that's where the wow stories really happen.
Riley absolutely loves coming to Capper. She just can't wait to get here, see her therapist, even though Chris makes her cry sometimes. I really think that that's a game for him sometimes. It is just as much a game for her, because half the time I think it's fake tears.
Riley's gained a lot more confidence. She can now move from floor to sitting by herself. She still does not like to get on her hands and knees, but she's much better at doing that, which helps her be able to get up from the floor more easily. She's more readily willing to use her walker to get around. She can stand by herself in the middle of the floor with just some support below the knees. We have incorporated the pool in her treatment sessions, which has given her more confidence, so she is taking more steps in there. She's taken a few independent steps in the pool. Overall, I'd say Miss Riley's made quite a bit of progress.
Our sessions are so much fun. They're full of storytelling, singing songs, and many adventures. Riley has so much that she wants to share, and she is such a storyteller. So we work on sharing those stories in an organized manner while targeting some different language concepts throughout. And it's so much fun to see her progress.
Can I help Elsa dance?
Yes, you can help Elsa dance.
All of the therapists that work with Riley know her very well, and we've become like a little family with Riley.
It will definitely be a connection that lasts a lifetime. I think for the rest of her life, when she sees them, she's going to know how hard they worked for her and how encouraging they were to her and just how much they care about her. because they definitely care about her.
It goes back to our mission at Capper. Our mission is to build abilities and empower people of all ages living with disabilities. And I truly believe in that.
We are our stories. And so at Capper Foundation, we like to celebrate those successes and those stories. And families and children like Riley become part of our story. One of the things that I love about Capper Foundation is the fact that we partner so well with our donors and also our volunteers. In August, we completed our fiscal year 2024, and something unique happened this time that I haven't seen before, and that is the gap, if you will, between the cost of services and the reimbursement that we receive has grown, and it is about $4.2 million. That is the gap of services that's unreimbursed for the care that we provide.
So when the donors give to Capper, they're giving, for one thing, an opportunity. You know, Riley was able to go on a field trip this last week with her friends at school. If she weren't getting therapy to be able to progress, she wouldn't be able to do those things. She'd still be on a feeding pump so that she wouldn't be able to sit and have lunch with her friends.
She wouldn't be able to participate with her friends in school. You know, a lot of the funds for donors go to things that she does here and the programs that she does here. And the therapists wouldn't have the equipment that they need or the tools that they need to be able to teach her to do these things without the donors.
We were asked when she was first starting pre-K at Farley, they wanted to know what Riley's ceiling was. And I told them, and I still believe this, I don't know that Riley has a ceiling because she keeps surprising us.
Where the neurologist originally told us she would never do all of these things, we never stopped her from doing them or trying to do them, but Capper taught her how.
Okay, ready?
Ready?
Time to dance.
Dance, dance all around. Dance, dance, dance. Dance all around. Dance, dance, dance.
Whoa, they are spinning fast.
Yeah, they are.